So I'm going to get
paper that has been in the Johnson family for 50.
What'd you say?
So I'm going to get some food, right?
Right.
And I go find someone to help me find the food trucks and stuff. So this girl helps me, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, you know, because they'll ask me, it's like, you live around here? And I'm like, no. And I'm like, oh, I live far away. And it's like, what brings you over here? I said, oh, come here after work. She said, where are you working? I said, Lion Services. I was like, and she's like, oh, I love Lion Services. Because you got to walk for blind independence? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, I was one of the volunteers there.
Oh, wow.
She didn't recognize. She said she went on a tour, but it must have been on a Monday because I wasn't there. Or a Thursday. So I'm at the other place. And first of all, these two are interesting because they work on movie stuff. So I was like, so of course they walked right into, well, I knew you was a movie star because you're so pretty.
I'm looking at that.
I tell them, oh, bye movie star. And so, but one of her friends works at MAB.
Oh.
I don't know him because he probably works upstairs because, although some of the upstairs people do come around there. Are we taking a U? What street is this?
I don't know.
Nandina Street?
I don't know. This used to be a military something or other.
Oh,
Might
wow.
still be.
Oh, wow. But these people that I was talking to said they could see their house from Resident Culture, so they live in the area. And she even paid for my food. I was going to pay her back, but she wouldn't let me.
How sweet is that?
Mm-hmm. And then all I kept hearing was like screaming like the little kids. I'm going to Midwood Country Club. I can't deal with this shit. Because you know it's not so much their presence; it's that they run around unsupervised and they. So I go close out my tab, right?
Yeah.
And you know, I didn't really have difficulty finding a place because, you know, as soon as I hear footsteps, I ask for help. So, I forgot to ask you whether I was looking for a parking lot or a building on the street. But it was a parking lot.
Yeah.
So I heard someone walking out and I said, oh, where's Midwood Country Club? And she said, oh, it's right here. So I get in there, right? She brings me up there. First thing she says is, oh, hi, this is my friend Warren. He's the owner. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm being introduced to the owner and I've never been here. But it's like a tight-knit place. It's like I'm telling you, it's like Moosehead, but without food. So, and it's nice. It's a nice place to go when there's too many kids at Resident Culture. But, so I'm over there, and, so, the girl that walked me in was the same girl that her and her friend work in the movies, and the same girl that said her friend works at MAB. She said, yeah, that's why I only been to Resident Culture once, because there's so many kids.
Number 17.
Yep, this is Commonwealth, ain't it?
Yep. And yeah, Legion Brewery went in my head, through my head.
I know. You could have gone.
Yeah, I know.
Shit.
I'm gonna eat some fruit,
Danny, you know how I'm always on the independence tip, right? That goes for you too. If you want something and you don't want to wait for me, go do it.
son,
What?
I understand that. You have to understand that the main thing in my life is hanging around with you.
I know.
Watching that big round Mancino face light up.
And Danny, but if it's someplace that you want to go and I don't want to
I
go,
would
it
tell you.
won't light up the same. You know? Unless I meet a girl.
Hey, so
Yeah.
tell me about lunch today with the people. You expected, I'm sorry, but those people I got there, we don't start serving until 10:30. I said, shit, I'll never make it on time. So I decided to keep going. I was going to go to Bojangles, but then I had to go backtrack. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to backtrack.
It was good, but you know, in typical Popeyes fashion, they gotta fuck something up. That
Yeah.
Coke tasted like shit.
And instead of Mardi Gras mustard, they gave me honey mustard.
Uh-huh. That Coke did not taste good.
I'm something. John said it was a good sandwich.
Yeah, they do make a good sandwich. I mean, they make such a good sandwich that niggas was stabbing each other over it. And we got to see Bruce.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry about, what's her name?
Bree.
Bree. I thought Bree was going to eat with us so we could talk to her.
I did too, but you know, I never told her I was gonna bring food before I did, and you know, you can't really trust the la mierda around there sometimes. She'll probably trust me next time I tell her.
Yeah.
But see, everybody always has a backup plan because, you know, a lot of the people that they go to, like, you know, the guy Steve that I go to on occasion, you know, he's only one guy. He can get sick, you know, he's human. Or he could have other big gigs or whatever. The hot dog man's only there when he wants to be, so no one really goes to him anymore. Like, he's like plan B now. A lot of people used to go to him religiously. But, you know, you always have to have backup plans around there because, you know, there are only a select group of
You know
people
what
that...
Fermin used to say about your daddy?
You know, who used to say about you?
Fermin.
What?
The only Cuban I know that's not a la mierda.
Well, clearly you didn't pass that gene on to your son now, did you? What road is this? East way?
Yeah, there's a fucked up construction going on.
That's a rare type of car horn.
I think it's one of those big trucks that Javier used to drive.
So what'd you do after you left Lion Services?
I went by Toby's. I picked up your replacement shirts. I picked up an order for Prepare Foods.
Which one?
I think I had to deliver them at Sharon Avenue. Right? And then I came home, I took the dog out, and I made myself some eggs. Rose. By the way,
Oh, here's the Ghetto Express.
no, we haven't got there
Oh,
yet.
yeah, that's Monroe Road. So how'd you finally find me over there?
I went around the whole damn place, and then, deductive reasoning. You've got to be in the pissing.
I gotta be giving the beer back.
Station. Here's your favorite 7-Eleven.
Yep.
Harvard Road.
Ghetto and Ghetto. I texted you when I left to go to MCC, and I texted
And I
you.
appreciate it. I really do, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate it when you do that. All right?
I don't always respond. It's very, very hard for me to respond to your text.
You keep me posted, and I stay in peace.
Mm-hmm. But I do shoot you a text. I'm leaving to go next door.
Yes.
And then I text you, I made it next door.
Yes, you did. The council made it to the beach.
Oh, she did. I texted her, congratulations. I changed it. I didn't put it this way, but I said, congratulations. There's now an end to 19 years of dealing with shitheads every day. But they really weren't shitheads for most of the 19 years. It's just like the last 5 or so that they've really gone downhill.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Were kids actually better when I was a kid?
Yeah. And they were better when I was a kid. The only problem was we were going to desegregation, and there was war in the schools, man.
Oh. So this girl took me back to Resident Culture. She walked all the way over there. She's like, the way she asked me is like, you mind if I walk you over there? And of course she played right into, of course I don't mind. I get to spend more time with you. And so we hear the music and stuff, and they got grooves and stuff. And I'm like, oh, hey, you want to dance? And she's like, I got to get back to my girlfriend, or my boyfriend, because he's jealous. It's country folks in there. Ain't no lesbians in there. In Midwood Country Club.
Oh, okay.
So she said, I got to get back to my boyfriend because he's jealous. I said, well, I kind of feel flattered that you said that because ain't no good man jealous of a loser.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah?
How is,
Whoa, shit. Light changed?
yeah.
How's what?
I meant to ask you a question, and I forgot what the fuck I was wanting to ask you.
You forgot?
Yeah, that girl, is that the one that knew Lion Services?
No. I ate with her and her group.
Oh.
That girl is the one that knew a friend from MAB.
Oh, okay.
So I met somebody that knew Lion Services and somebody that knows MAB.
Yeah.
The girl that knows Lion Services, she said, I'm going to look for you at the walk. I'm like, I'll be there. I was joking with her and be like, you and Mommy would be like, how the hell you know her? I ain't never seen her nowhere before.
Hey, Hey, guess what tomorrow is?
You get Sanctis.
You looked at, thank you. You looked at something from my perspective. I appreciate that.
Oh, Daddy.
I gotta fix your bed out.
Whenever I say, guess what happens tomorrow, you look at it from my perspective, so it only seems logical that I would do the same for you.
Yeah.
But by the way, guess what happens tomorrow?
What?
Taste of Charlotte.
Yeah.
And guess what else?
Hey, I'm glad you said that because we need to talk about that. We need to bring a lot of cash to that, right?
Not really. I bring about a couple 20s because you buy tokens.
How is your cash?
I didn't spend on it because I was gonna spend it on the food truck, but she paid for it and wouldn't let me pay her back. So I could buy. You know what? I'll probably buy the tokens tomorrow.
Tokens for what?
The festival. You go and you buy tokens and you pay for the food and the tokens
How
and the
many
beer.
tokens do you have to buy?
Like, I don't know, but I know the beer I want is the beer I want to try from that one brewery is 6 coins. I think a Chicago dog is 4 coins. I'll look it up again.
Tokens or coins?
Well, they're called coins, but they're festival tokens.
Okay. And how much are the tokens?
That I don't know because it wasn't very clear, but again, I will look it up again. But yeah, that every nano is awesome.
What, Sancti?
That food truck was awesome.
Banana.
Yeah. I had some real good tacos. And they're like tacos, Velos tacos, with just the cilantro and onion. They give you the most, you would love them. Because they give you the most meat. It is like,
Yeah, because they're trying to fucking kill you, that's all.
no they're not. They had tacos al pastor. It was really good. You should try it if me and you go somewhere and they're around. You would love it. And you know I wouldn't bullshit you. And I know what you would do, Daddy.
What?
You would just eat the meat out of the tortillas.
Yeah.
And you would be very happy because there's a lot of it.
Yeah. You know what makes me happy?
What? It's pretty authentic for a taco truck that
This
doesn't
is what
appear to
makes
be
me
owned by
happy.
people that speak Spanish, or else they wouldn't name it the Poison.
This is what I love.
Mm-hmm.
My
Sanctis. Hey, Daddy, you know what I was thinking?
no,
What's dumber, a blonde or a Puerto Rican?
a blonde Puerto Rican.
I was just about to say, how dumb is a blonde Puerto Rican?
I don't know, son. You know, it's all a joke because they're brilliant Puerto Ricans too.
Oh, yeah, and they're also dumbass, they're probably also some...
They're very corrupt, though. I mean, even
They
for
are.
being part of the states, they're corrupt.
Even what are corrupt?
Even they're part of the United States or United States citizens. They're corrupt.
Yep. Someone show us Chicago, New Orleans. I mean, they're worse than either of them two, but be careful of the potholes.
Thank you, son.
Mm-hmm.
They fixed some of them. They fixed this one.
What one?
Put a big old patch in there.
They fixed that one?
Yeah, the other ones were on the right. So I'm hitting the ones on the left because I've tried to avoid the canyons on the right.
They worse than Pothole National Park?
No.
Is that where they're going to put that accessible housing
I
place?
think so.
They should put another one there when that one inevitably does well. You know, Triple C, on the brewery that's brewing us a beer. I finally found out what Triple C stood for,
What?
or what it should stand for.
What?
The Crazy Cane Club. We were in Mini Center yesterday, and one of the volunteers was like, her husband used to be the life of the party, and he got Lou Gehrig's.
No, that's what he's got. ALS.
Yeah, and his friends just like ghosted him. And then
Really?
yeah, because he used to be the life of the party, and they
You
like,
had no friends then.
yeah, I know, right?
Right.
You learn how you. I told him in Mini Center, when you get screwed up, you learn who your real friends are. So I'm like, so we start talking about us going to Thomas Street, and then we're all like, hey, bring your husband. I told people, I said, because somebody in the group was saying that they were having issues with that, and I said, well, when something happens to you, you learn who your real friends are.
Seeing eye daddy.
Yep.
What time do you want to get up tomorrow?
Like 4.
4 in the afternoon?
Daddy, I don't want to go to Taste of Charlotte until 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Oh.
You know?
Are you going to have lunch before you go there, or just get up and go to Taste of Charlotte?
I don't know. It depends. Probably just get up and go. Anyhow, I could get my sleep in and have some fun at the same time, you know? That's what happens when you have good time management, you know?
Maybe I can get 2 tea or sanctis.
Maybe. But I don't want to get to Taste of Charlotte until 7:30 or 8 because
How are we going to get there?
the train.
Okay.
I want to try to drive there because
And where are we getting off?
the transportation center.
Oh, fuck. And then where we get on?
When we get back, we get on at 7th Street.
Okay.
You know what?
What?
We could get off at Brooklyn Village and go in the other side.
Might be safer.
Yeah. But I kind of wanted to go up Trade Street amongst all the skyscrapers. But you know what? We can go up Trade Street for a little bit. Well, you know what we could do? My favorite thing to do
What?
is, and I told people in Mini Center this, and people are fascinated by it,
What?
is, you know how when you go to Carson and you walk over that bridge downtown and it's like you walk inside of someplace?
Yeah.
We could do that.
Much walking would that involve?
About, let's see. It's where we get off for going to the Panther games. But instead of going all the way down Moorhead, you would take, you would go up Tryon for, like, across the bridge, which only be about a block or two.
Where does this thing start?
It goes from Trade Street to Stonewall on Tryon. I don't know that I want to get off in the middle because I don't know where you're supposed to enter at. So I would say Trade Street or Brooklyn Village would probably be the best way to enter because they're the two ends. I don't mind going to Brooklyn Village. I haven't been there in a while. It would be cool to see the construction progress in that area. Oh, but you know what? I don't know if they're still offering it, but there's a place you can park over there, over by the Panther Stadium on Stonewall for like $5.
Oh, here's open tab.
Yep.
What do they have? They don't have shit today. Well, hell, it is 9:30.
Yeah, all the food trucks, they leave at 9.
You know, I love me some Sanctus.
Yep. You know what, Daddy?
What?
I never had an issue at the transportation center, even when I went by myself. You know why?
Why?
Because I only went there to get somewhere else.
I know some, but there's a lot of homeless people use that to sleep. A lot of crazies. It's just not a good environment.
Oh, and they use the train station and shit?
Yeah. They use the train station to sleep, the buses to stay cool.
What about Trade Street?
Well, Trade Street is a transportation center, isn't it?
Well, the transportation center is on Trade Street,
Yeah.
but it's not on Trade Street, basically.
Okay. Well, here's the deal. I think.
Like if
Well,
you,
I mean, we can try the Carson thing.
oh, that'd be fun. Because I always loved walking over that bridge.
And walk.
I always loved walking over that bridge. You know that, right?
Right.
And then you can see the South End sign and the Uptown sign. You know who, you know what city made taking pictures with signs famous, right?
Ooh.
Vegas. You know the Fat and Fabulous Las Vegas sign?
Yeah.
I want a picture with, like, at least one showgirl. And I want that thing photoshopped to make it look like the sign said, "Welcome to Fat and Fabulous Las Vegas." And I ain't taking a picture with that sign unless it's a showgirl welcoming to Fat and Fabulous Las Vegas. You know, Daddy, in Vegas, you can have some very interesting people helping you cross the street, you know.
Yeah.
You can have Elvis help you. You can have Marilyn Monroe help you.
Marilyn Monroe was a hell of a woman.
Yeah, I think there are performers that dress like her in Vegas. You can have a sighted Elvis helping a blind fat Elvis with sideburns across the street. I'm gonna do it too.
Okay.
Hey, you want to know how to be popular with everyone you meet in Las Vegas?
No.
Be blind, have sideburns like Elvis, and tip big.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Vegas depends on tip. You know, the IRS even makes that a thing. The IRS assumes that people make a certain amount on tips. And if they don't actually make that, then the IRS literally taxes them on money that they don't actually have. You know that?
That sucks.
Yeah. So tipping's a huge deal. If you do it, good things happen. If you don't,
So we need to bring about $200 in fives. Is that what you're saying?
yeah.
Okay.
Maybe more.
Damn, Joe.
But they got ATMs there. I'm sure they got PNC ATMs. But yeah, Daddy, the 25% thing, Vegas, you'll be treated like a real VIP. And then tell the cocktail waitress she's the prettiest woman you've never seen. Oh, you be getting top shelf shit.
You got it all figured out, haven't you, Joe?
Oh, yeah, Daddy. See, Vegas is all about, it's ground zero for if you're nice to people, people will be nice to you.
Yeah.
If you're an asshole, you're gonna get treated like an asshole.
Yeah. That kind of sucks.
Well, if you're an asshole, you deserve to get treated like an asshole.
Yeah.
Right, Daddy?
Yeah.
If you're nice, you deserve to get treated nice. And it's against the law to be stupid.
Not drunk.
But stupid.
Yeah.
Vegas is my type of place. And there's places that employ blind folks. Maybe I should live there.
I want to move to Vegas, Joe.
Well, from what I've seen, Vegas, once you get out of the tourist area, it's a lot like Charlotte.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Debbie wants to retire there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, her son is there.
Yeah, but he's not going to be there. They're transferring him.
There's two backs right here.
Okay. I had fun.
The two back of you know what?
What?
Them are gonna be stupid. Get them out of the way. Your sheets that I got.
Oh,
Because I'm always looking out for my.
oh, my country can fight from that.
Hope you had a good time, son.
It was fun.
Happy you had a good